I'm just gonna...
I said maybe.
Maybe. A little bit crazy.
Let's tweet out that we're live.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna mute myself now while I practice.
No, you gotta do it on stream.
I gotta do it on
You have to
stream.
do- when you talk for anyone, you have to do it in the rhythm of Wonderwall.
I'll do that. I'll even play this. I'll even play the.
Gilgamesh just sitting there talking the rhythm of Wonderwall the whole time. I think I'm gonna kill you now. I don't know how I'm gonna do.
I've got a bunch of flying souls that I'm gonna throw at you. Gold hair, gold armor. I'm done. I can't do it, this motherfucker. Oh, I'm dead.
I don't even really remember where we left off, but
Me either.
it's been 2 months according to my Twitch.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Right around the time of what's his name?
Instructions unclear. Dick stuck in toaster.
I was gonna say.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I missed you.
I've been around.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, Mumu, I hit play League of Legends as a subathon goal, so you want to play League sometime on stream.
Oh god. I only play ARAM, so...
That's fine. I don't care. It's League of Legends.
I can still join you for that, Spicy, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
I also have to play Fortnite. Are any Fortnite gamers in chat?
No.
I didn't think
So
so.
I haven't touched that game in like a year.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I haven't touched that game.
I tried it when it first came out way back when and haven't touched it since.
Dude, it's so confusing. Yeah, but sure, I'll spot up.
I don't know how to.
If it makes it more bearable, I'll do it.
Wait a minute, we can just have like an old VTubers try to figure out Fortnite stream.
I don't understand this game.
Boomers play Fortnite.
Just purposely wander around.
Call it
Why the
Boomers
fuck
play
are there
Fortnite.
random buildings spawning out of nowhere? Oh, I just got shot in the head.
And then some kid gets on the mic and starts trash talking us.
Oh,
I fucked your mom last night.
We love Fortnite.
Dude, that would be the Fortnite experience.
really though? It's just me?
Okay. I think I'm ready.
Anyways.
Anyways, Fortnite.
Anyway.
We're actually playing Fortnite today. We're not even playing Fate.
Yada, yada,
This is a
yada,
joke. We're
fuck
playing
all you.
Fortnite.
This is actually Fortnite.
This is actually Fortnite. So yes, this was a bitch to get back and working, but we have it all working again. You can see my test save right here. For some reason it's all the way on this page, but I think all the settings are all good to go.
I was gonna say the only reason I had there's one reason why I wanted to play Fortnite recently.
Why is that?
I have a giant lizard in the game now,
Yo.
and he's adorable.
Make it a snake and I'm in.
Alright. Is everybody ready?
Anyways.
Here's Wonderwall.
I'm sorry.
Also, why are
Anyways, here's
Sabers
Bruce
and
Battle
Rin's
Legend.
legs cut off in this picture? I'm very concerned.
So they can't run, obviously.
Oh, no. Alright, I'm gonna continue with that.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, I don't have voices turned up. Hold on. I remember this is something I had to fix last time. So we can hear who's talking.
You don't need to hear anything.
We do need to hear, or else we'll be very confused.
Instruction.
God, why are all these turned down to 0?
I
These are
think
all...
if you turn voices on, it would automatically do this for you.
Dish, are you gaming?
Just
No.
playing Fortnite.
Ah,
I like how you have all the important characters, and then there's just everybody else's others.
Others.
I think that's Rin talking.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean me?
Yes. you.
Alright. Oh my god, okay. What? Shinji? You mean that Shinji?
Why the voice is working?
That's. I'm assuming that's me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Ryder was obeying him, and he knew about the Holy Grail War. According to him, the Matau family is a lineage of magi with a history.
Huh? Yeah, well, that's true. But it can't be true. The Mattel family was exhausted in the last generation. No matter what they do, their children have no magic circuit. That's for certain.
Alright, where the voices at, bro? Voice volume. Voices. Do I have to turn these up more?
I live
You live.
somehow.
The voices aren't working now. So we're
Others.
we might have to play the guessing game. Oh wait, do I have it? No.
By the way,
I don't know.
I totally
Hi Retro.
posted what the lizard looks like from Fortnite. That makes me want to play Fortnite.
Let's go.
He's adorable.
Tosaka declares so. If so, Shinji and Sakura really must not have magic circuits. Oh, I can hear them now. I can hear. Okay. So the voices do work. I'm just stupid. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank everyone up a bit. So think if these were at 100 and the voices were super low. I see. No, not 100. There. Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, Shinji said that too. But he said they still had the knowledge. Something about it being taught only to Shinji, the eldest son. So Sakura didn't know about it. That's too loud now! God damn it! I can't have shit in this house!
Yo, we really living in a world.
We live in a society. In short, he's a master, rather like me. He said he doesn't have any magical energy, so he wouldn't be detected by your perceptions.
I see. I messed up. There certainly could be such cases. If they have grimoires remaining, he would be able to become a master. Then, geez, my actions were totally obvious to him. I'm an idiot.
Having a bit bad luck? Oh, you don't know the half of it, Retro. The things I had to do to get this game working again. Oh my god. I had to uninstall a bunch of stuff on my computer because I had 3 gigabytes left on my hard drive somehow. Tosaka is mumbling, reflecting on her actions. Tosaka is close to perfect, but I think there are a few things missing.
Hey!
Unfortunately, they're the most crucial ones.
Hey! That was a mistake on my part. I should have kept my eye on Shinji. If I'd known, I would have let him construct that boundary field.
Oh, Shinji said the boundary field at school wasn't his. He said there's another master at school.
Yes, that's true. It's obvious that there's another master at school, who we don't know about. But Shiro, don't tell me you're just trusting Shinji's words, that he's not the one who constructed the boundary field.
No, I'm not that good-natured. As long as Shinji goes to our school, I think there's an even chance that it's his doing. The alternative being the unknown master.
Even, huh? I think you're still being very good-natured. Well, that's fine. That good nature is just the way you are. And that must be why Shinji told you his true identity.
Thanks for the lurk, Kobo.
Oh well. So what did you talk with Shinji about?
He asked me if I wanted to cooperate with him. It seems Shinji has no intention of fighting, so he seemed to want to ally with someone he knew.
Eh? Shiro? Then you...
No, isn't it natural to refuse? I've already joined up with you. Even if I were to agree, I'd have to ask you first.
Oh, yeah. That is true. But didn't you say you refused?
Yeah, like I said, I answered Shinji on my own. It wasn't something to debate. Oh, was I too hasty?
Not particularly. I think your decision was correct. Well, if you were the one that asked, it's not something I can complain about.
The way she mumbles so isn't like Tosaka at all. That was it from Shinji. From what I saw, Ryder isn't a strong servant. Even putting Berserker outside of the picture, I don't think she had the same presence as Lancer. And Ryder herself was more normal than I expected.
If you think so, it must be true. But a servant's true power is determined by their noble phantasm. Please not underestimate her until we find out Ryder's true identity.
Yeah. I couldn't tell at all which heroine she was. See, Lancer and Berserker feel like heroes, right? But Ryder didn't have that feeling. I feel like she was different from a normal servant.
Different from a normal servant? I don't understand. Rin, can you explain Shido's strange feelings?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I think I understand. Well, it's because the master influences which heroic spirit is summoned as the servant. The master and servant end up being similar people. So if the master is a noble person, a heroic spirit similar to them will be summoned. And if a person with a huge scar in their mind summons a heroic spirit with a scar in their mind appears as well. The strange feeling Shiro had towards Ryder must be that. A master with a crooked mind sometimes summons vengeful ghosts, almost like heroic spirits instead of a hero.
Vengeful ghosts? Almost like heroic spirits? Could that be what you were talking about before?
Yes, a mass murderer that loves the sight of blood and thinks nothing of killing people.
Hi Dresden, it's going good, how are you? I'll drink water.
Actually, there are heroes with only massacres to their legend, so it's not strange for something like that to become a servant.
Is that so? Certainly I could only smell blood on Ryder, but she didn't seem like a bloodthirsty killer. Well, that's all there is to say about Ryder. There's one more thing, but it might be the most important. According to Ryder, there seems to be another master at the Ryudo Temple. I guess this master is collecting magical energy from everyone in this town. What do you two make of this?
Ryudo Temple? You mean the temple at the top of the mountain?
Yeah. What? Does it mean something to you, Tosaka?
Of course not. It's just the opposite. I've never been to the Ryudo Temple. I don't know what kind of master this person is, but normally, you wouldn't choose to position yourself in such a remote place.
Right. I was also surprised when I heard a master at the Ryudo Temple. Even though it won't draw people's attention, there are many monks living there. If they act strangely, I think there'd be a quick uproar.
I can't quite trust that story. Even if there was the case, the Ryudo Temple is on the outskirts of the suburbs, right? To reach out to Miyama City and Shinto is more like a waste of magical energy than a great magic. Such large-scale magic is impossible, even with the magical energy collected from it.
Then Tosaka starts to think with a troubled face. I'm relying on Tosaka's opinion, so there's nothing I can do until she talks again.
No.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Like, is it me?
No, it's
Oh, you.
Saber.
Taper, sorry.
Oh.
It's okay.
No, that story is very plausible. If one takes that temple, such magic would be naturally possible.
Saber, by that temple, you know of Ryodu Temple? I haven't taken you there yet.
Did you forget, Shiro? I have participated in the Holy Grail War previously as well. I am well informed about the city, and I know that the temple has fallen line.
Fallen ley line? Hold on. That's what my house is. Why are there two Borsi of ley lines in one area?
I do not know, but that temple is a place Magi can call sacred. I hear it's where the life of the region flows to. So it would be a perfect base to collect souls from. A magus needs to intervene in the natural flow of the collect life force from the whole city.
I've never heard of that. But if that's the case, then it would certainly be possible for someone to steal life forces from all the people in the city.
In other words, it's just an area that's spiritually superior, right? That's only natural. You don't build a temple anywhere else.
Of course! You don't need to tell me that.
I thought so. Temples and shrines have been built in sacred places to protect the town since ancient times. It's not that the monks pray to grant happiness. They remove evil by sealing the ill-omened. On that basis, it's only natural that the mountain Ryodu Temple is on would be a sacred place. Hey, I don't want to consider this, but did you think that Ryodu Temple was just for show?
Yeah, I did! Is there something wrong with that? Until now, I thought the temple was just for show, because it didn't have any practicing healers.
Practicing healers? What is that?
People who let ghosts go to heaven without using chants, faith, or prayers. Enlightened people try to do with Buddhist powers, but monks without enough training haven't reached that level yet. So they add their own power to create spells like ours. There's some kind of organization of those kinds of people in this country, but they're incompatible with the Magic Association, so I don't know too much about them. No, more importantly, the temple. If the temple is a ley line, Masters should try to take it immediately. That's strange. Why are others ignoring that place?
Because the Ryodu Temple is there, right? They keep watch so it doesn't get misused.
The monks at the Ryodu Temple are all pure monks in training. They aren't like us, so it'd be easy for a master to control them.
No, Rin, that is wrong. It would certainly be easy for a master to gain control of the temple, but that mountain has a boundary field that is inconvenient for masters.
A boundary field that's inconvenient for us?
Yes. There is a spell on the mountain that tries to eliminate anything other than natural spirits. It has no effect on normal humans, but it is a dreadful place for us servants.
It eliminates anything other than natural spirits? Then that means servants can't enter the mountain.
It is possible, but our abilities would be degrade. It is much like receiving a command spell telling us not to go near that place.
Then how is the master at the Ryodo Temple maintaining its servant?
There is no boundary field once you enter the temple. I hear that the boundary field was originally a border to protect the temple. The boundary field is only something that rejects people from outside, so it has no other powers.
Then if we make it inside, there's nothing that affects the servant. But that's strange. If you close the temple off like that, the ley line itself would stop. You would have to at least keep one way open, or it couldn't be the center of the ley line, right?
Yes. If you think in terms of the temple, it cannot refuse those visiting through the proper entrance. Maybe following on the idea, but I heard that the road leading up to the temple does not have the boundary field. At that temple, only the main gate does not have the power to command us servants.
I see. That must be it. If you close off all the gates, the air inside will stagnate. Only the main gate, huh?
That is all I can tell you. So please, come up with a plan. We have proven that there is a master, so I believe there is only one action to take.
I know what Saber wants to say. Her eyes tell me that since the location of the enemy is known, all that's left is to attack. But
I'm going to pass on this. It seems like a trap, and honestly, I can't take any action with this little information. If you're going to go on to their home ground, you should at least wait until you find out what kind of servant they have.
That is unexpected. I thought that you would go and fight.
Go ahead and insult me. Archer isn't fully healed yet, so I'll remain a specter for a while.
I understand. Then Shido, let us go to the temple by ourselves.
Saber says this as if it's the natural thing to do. But that's... Let's fight. Wait, save.
Save. Let's save.
Let's actually
I was
save.
so ready to press it.
You're ready to fight.
Fight. I'll attack. If there is a master at the Ryodu Temple, and they are sucking magical energy out of people, then I should stop it as quickly as possible. I agree with Saber. I don't want to be the attacker, but it depends on the enemy. We should go to the Ryodu Temple right away, to see what kind of master this person is.
Then let us go, Shido. I am glad you are being proactive.
I see. If that's your decision, there's nothing for me to say. Just be careful.
Tosaka?
I'm going to rest. I'm not interested in a fight we've no chance of winning. If you don't come back tomorrow, I'll go and collect your remains since we're cooperating.
What's with her? Saying such ominous things.
That must be Rin's way of warning us. There will be defenses against outside enemies at Ryodu Temple. We will have to pass through enemy traps and beat the master.
Well, that's true, but... It's true that I'm not enthusiastic about beating this master. I only want to know who the master at Ryodu Temple is, and what their motives are. Battle might be avoidable, and we'll retreat if things get dangerous. That's right. I won't let her look like that again. If I judge that it's dangerous, we'll retreat immediately. Even if Saber doesn't want to, I'll have to forcefully pull her back and bring her home. This is a bad decision, I can already tell.
Kick his ass!
I'll go collect your remains.
The clouds are moving fast. There's a strong wind way up in the sky.
Master, it's almost midnight.
Yeah, the town's fallen asleep. It's a good time to head out. I nod, picking up my shinai bag. Inside is a wooden sword I found in the shed. It's not promising equipment for fighting against a servant, but it should withstand at least one blow if strengthened successfully. Saber, we're just going to the Ryodu Temple to check things out. It's enough if we can find out what kind of person the master is, and which class of servant it has. There's no need to start a fight ourselves.
I understand. But if the enemy desires a battle, and if I judge that you are in danger, that will not be the case. As long as we are proceeding in enemy territory, I want to be prepared for the death on either side.
The death on one side. The scale of fate is divided between the master at Ryodu Temple and us, the intruders. The scale is balanced now, but it might tilt towards one side or the other in a few hours. Ooh. We go west from the intersection and run through the empty road. Ryodu Temple is in the opposite direction from the developed Shinto, at the end of the winding mountain path. A long set of stairs. The road leading up to the remarkably tall mound in Fuyuki City is engulfed in ominous darkness. Saber. Can you feel the presence of the servant?
Yes, I cannot perceive it previously, but I certainly feel a servant's presence.
It may be the effect of the boundary field on the Ryodu Temple, but it seems Saber's perceptive abilities have deteriorated.
This is not good wind. This place was an ominous place last time, but it is worse now. Shido, please do not leave my side, even for a moment.
I answer with a nod as I start up the stone steps. The air is tense. The forest submerged in the black night is trembling with sounds. With every step, a bad premotion settles into my back. The temple gates can be seen now. Nothing has happened yet. There's no sign of the enemy, and the temple gates are open, as if inviting us in.
Shido, please stop.
An enemy, Saber?
Yes, but it is not a servant. The presence is too weak. Probably is a familiar for surveillance. We can ignore it, but...
There must be something wrong about it. Saber makes a troubled expression and glares at the temple gates a few steps away. Saber, is something wrong?
I do not know. I cannot tell if the chill is because of the familiar, or is because of the presence of the one protecting this temple. The temple gate. There was some kind of watcher at the gate, but it seems to be absent now. I do not want to admit it, but I consider that fact fortune. It would be good not to confront the one protecting this gate.
There was a watcher here, but it's not here now?
Yes, they already know we are here. There are two reasons the watcher would depart in spite of that. Which do you think it is, Shido?
To hide from us, or to let us inside so we won't be able to get away. Either way, there will be no more progress unless we go in. I definitely think it's a trap. Saber, can you tell what's going on inside from here?
No. I can only determine that there is some sign of a servant in there.
Hi Josie, thank you for the lurk. I see. I guess we won't know anything until we go inside. Saber nods. Let's go. No matter what they do to us, nothing will happen until we see their faces. I approach the temple gate with Saber.
I came.
No, he may. For a moment, the moon is covered by clouds. My vision is engulfed in darkness. Huh? In it, I think I see a beautiful snake within the trees. Haku. Hold on, Saber! I stopped Saber, who was trying to go through the temple gate. Oh no, something bad's gonna happen.
Shida?
Her golden hair turns around. But that's...
Enforced transference? Impossible. Transference magic in this age. See, Caster!
Saber's figure is distorted. What kind of magic is this? Saber is distorted like a mirage and like that. This is bad! Pull back, Saber! Your body is fading away!
No, Shido. It is you that is being transported. Please take my hand, quickly!
Transportation?
Shido, please give me your hand. You'll be pulled.
Saber charges forward to grab my hand. At that moment... the figure of a servant knocks her away from the side. And that's the return of Anne.
You have let your guard down, Saber. Your powerful magic resistance was harmful. If you weren't so powerful, you would have been able to protect him.
What? A servant?
Silver armor and black cloth collide. Saber and Rider. The two comfort each other on top of the stone paving and... What? Saber! Saber! My existence is pulled out of the third dimension. It goes through many dimensions, and is dropped back into my original dimension. What the fuck does that even mean?
You went on a
You were
journey.
transported.
Dimensions.
Ugh. The blood in my body runs backwards. For an instant, my organs go inside out, and the sickness is as if I'm living another, as if I'm another living thing. The fuck is that?
Yeah, that's
That you?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Oh, I tried to hook a dragon, but I only caught a small fish in my net.
Halo music during that.
What?
He may redeemed Halo music during it, so it's very good. I turn to face the presence behind me. There's no time to check who it is. I swing my wooden sword still in the bag behind me. Say that word.
What is that?
I don't know. It kind of looks like Ada Ada.
Make something up.
A-R-A-R-A. Yeah, make a word up for that.
Say Ada Ada.
Say Ada Ada.
Ada.
Oh. I'm blown away. I'm struck on the right side of my chest and I fall into the water. It's supposed to be... Oh god, I'm dead.
Damn, I'm over
The
here
Ada
blowing
Ada was
more.
too strong.
Should've fought.
Shit.
The
Oh, it's another
Ara
death
was too
scene.
strong.
The water surface is dyed red. My body, the right side of my chest is gone, as if engulfed by a huge electrical fan?
What?
Yo.
Stupid boy. To come to my temple with such rubbish magic resistance. It seems Saber wasn't too fortunate with her master.
The purple robe sneers. I feel dizzy. I have to stand up quickly and take Saber's hand, but I feel dizzy in my body.
Are you worried about Saber? Don't worry. I'll take her. I need her noble phantasm to beat Berserker. You will die here, but she will continue her life as my slave.
Kinky.
I can't find strength anywhere. Blood. There's no blood left in my body. I can't keep consciousness. What the fuck, you made?
Die, boy. With such weak abilities, you have no value even as a slave. But I shall use your command spells effectively.
That was a cool looking knife. The bent
Yeah,
dagger
it was.
cuts off my left arm. In the black water, only the movement of the clouds swallowing the moon is burned into my motionless eyeballs. Dead end.
Yo, Cheery, you ready to be a Mumu's slave?
Oh shit.
Tiger. Oh, you want to do Tiger Dojo? Let's do Tiger Dojo. You have fun voicing this, everyone.
I'm excited to see where this goes.
You thoughtless Shiro?
Oh, what the fuck? I can't read that!
No one can
I
read that.
can't read
Hey, Ilya. What's going on with the text? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Go.
There we go.
There we go.
What are you doing here when her wound hasn't even healed yet? You just became a master, so you should train yourself a bit more.
That's right! It can't be helped if you're killed by me, but being killed by that fox isn't cool. Hurry back to the previous choice and stay home tonight!
That's right, make sure to properly consider your actions next time. Yeah, how dare you go out there and fight?
I went to go collect his corpse.
Just have a pile of old corpses from all the bad choices.
Yeah.
Tiger Jojo the support for all those.
I just want to
We
point out
reached
that
that
this is the second time one of my characters have killed him.
Yeah. We're doing all the dead ends.
My dog!
Are you saying there's a pattern here? Is Amumu going to kill you every time?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, Mumu, he's asking you something without asking you something.
Mumu. Mumu, I'll ask you. I'll be direct. Mumu, do you have
Why would you say such a thing? It's just that the blood is so pretty, you know?
Oh my god. Sorry, keep going in.
Well, Tiger Dojo's support for all those who reached dead ends because of mistakes is entering its third session already. I think you people are getting used to this dojo, but...
But what is it, Taiga? Are you hinting at something? Is there something you want to say?
Yes, actually, I think everyone's starting to wonder by now as well.
Wonder?
Well, then I'll say it, but... Isn't that Barama too direct?
Huh? But this is a dojo, right? I'm in my gym uniform because we're going to be...
Cut off text.
Oh, goodbye.
Goal is apparently.
Makes it better.
I see. So that's
Wait,
the
isn't
reason,
there
huh?
a
That's
log?
certainly logical. I thought it was
Maybe.
a...
Sorry, hold on. Maybe?
What?
Oh, I don't know how to go to the log.
I know we went to the log before.
History.
Wait, what?
History.
History. I guess that works? Because we're going to be working out, okay.
Oh, just leave it open-ended. It's so much better.
What?
Especially with
Zoom
that
in!
thing.
Oh, that's it's stuck in his face.
It's better like this. It's just read what you can see. It makes it funnier.
Yeah, it makes it funny.
You're thinking too much, Taiga. After all, we're on a completely different...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
People are just being cut off left and right.
You're right. We're treated differently, so there isn't even a need to compete. Thank God we're best friends forever.
Of course. Well, you can thank me for not being in a maid costume or a school.
Wow, an obvious difference in our treatment.
I think we skipped this last time. We need to start doing these more. This is way better.
Yeah.
But I'm a bit curious.
No cheer.
Cheer?
What was that?
Yeah, what?
Things like male school uniforms, Kamakura style, my adult version.
Nani?
There were 40 different costumes.
God, enough. Such blessed love is too hateful.
Yeah, I don't think it's good to take back a decision they've already made, even...
Uh-huh.
You're right. What are these commanders thinking to take away my route? Do
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Dude.
What is that?
You had no route from the start.
What is happening?
what? Stay there, you disgrace.
Oh my god.
Pants grab.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Why does Red look like that? And what is happening? I'm so fucking confused. Wait, I didn't click. Wait. Now there's no text at all.
Guys, you just gotta ad-lib. You just gotta ad-lib.
Goodbye.
Draw myself like that?
Yes.
Actually, yes, that'd be amazing. There's no text at all. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Okay.
See you later.
It's over.
Thanks for that.
You know, this is nice to get after you die.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need more of that in my life.
I need that more in real life.
Wait, you're gonna say cheer?
I mean, it was good, but it was cursed.
It was very cursed. Don't fight.
I inserted a really, like, a secret pants grab in there.
Yeah, I just said pants crap.
Wait, was Rin smoking during that?
I think so.
Yeah,
I was wondering who fucking said pants grab.
No, I feel the same way as Tosaka. We shouldn't go there yet. Not like I just went there.
What? Are you saying you will not fight either?
This is gonna make the other visual novel remembers my choices and remembers I was already there. It's like, wait, you were already there.
No way. What was I resting my body for until now? Now I know where our enemy is. We have to attack.
I know that, but we have to wait, Saber. If the master at Ryodu Temple is that careful, there will certainly be a trap. It would be suicidal to go there without any plans. I almost wrote that as any pants, because of pants grab.
No pants?
Without any pants grabs.
As Tosaka says, we should at least wait until Archer is healed. The return of Archer? We haven't seen Archer in like a long time.
Such danger is normal. I have never expected to earn victory without getting hurt. Even if the enemy traps pierce my body, I can fight as long as I do not give them my neck. It is enough if we can beat the master, no matter what injury I bear.
What? Don't say such stupid things. It's never okay to get hurt. It's fine to go knowing the danger, but such a suicidal attack is stupid. As your master, I can't let you do something so dangerous. That's right. Going to the Ryodu Temple is certainly a suicide attack. Thank you, the posture check retro. There will be some obstacle on the only road heading to the temple. It's fine to accept that and go, but heading there without any plans is suicidal. No matter how strong Saber is, she has me at a handicap. If she pushes herself in fights, and if the result is just like what happened at that time, I can't agree to that.
What are you saying? Look, Master. Servants are meant to get hurt. I will not allow my master to avoid a fight in fear of that.
It doesn't matter if you don't allow it. If you're going to push yourself, I'll stop you as many times as necessary. If you don't want that, heal yourself quickly. You're not fully healed yet, right?
It should not interfere with my fighting ability. There is no need to consider prolonging a battle due to my wound.
Saber's will to fight does not change. Jeez, why doesn't she understand even after I tell her this much? Okay, fine, but I can't agree that easily. You lost a berserker before. Are you gonna push yourself and fight and get both you and me defeated again? Don't kid me. I don't want to be... I can't read. Don't want to be killed that miserably ever again. So... I thought she would agree right back, but instead she takes a breath and...
Bringing that up is unfair, Shiro.
She says as if apologizing. I'm sorry if I'm being unfair. But I won't be attacking anyone yet. I can't just ignore the master at Ryodu Temple either. But we're in no condition to fight. If we fight like this and lose, who'll stop the master at Ryodu Temple? Look, we'll be attacking only after your wound is healed and we're in perfect shape. If you have any complaints, go find yourself another master.
I understand. If masters say so.
After answering in a quiet voice, Saber falls silent. The conversation is over. Tosaka has returned to her room and Saber returns to her room as well. Staying alone in the living room, I really regret what I did. No, it's too late already. I could have put it another way, so why? Why could I only convince her using words that make her look like that? Should have just died. I should have just died. Instead of making Saber sad.
Don't you mean cheer? You make cheer sad.
Make cheer sad. It is a quiet, windless night. The time is past midnight. There's nothing moving, and every living thing is asleep. A settled darkness. The town is like a dark sea that only has moonlight to illuminate it. The clouds are moving. There is no wind at ground level. But way up in the sky, the air is roaring and letting the overlapping clouds flow. Fuck, who was that?
Some wind.
Is that you? I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe she can hear the wind. Looking up at the wind in the sky, she mutters quietly. Oh. The one standing quietly in the yard glaring at the sky is a girl called Saber. Her golden hair is beautiful even in the dark night, and her clear green eyes are watching the appearing and disappearing moon. She casts a glance to the corner of the yard. There's an old shed and her master is sleeping inside it. Wait, is this Rin again or something?
It does not matter if you say you do not want to fight.
I think this might be a character swap or something. Or, no, I don't know.
It's me.
Oh, a clang. The echoes of steel melt into the night without reaching anyone's ears. The moon disappears and appears. And the instant the clouds in the sky float past, the girl's appearance has completely changed. Heavy, hard silver armor. Her figure covered in blue clothes is not something you call a girl now. Impregnable defenses made from magical energy overpowering others. And an invisible sword hidden by magical energy beyond human levels. That figure said to be invincible on the battlefield proves their existence to this day. Even with the invisible sword, Her Majesty proves that she is an excellent swordsman. That is why she is Saber. The one said to have the greatest power of the seven servants, the hero of the sword. A knight among knights, true to decorum, and acting on its master's order. Whatever the other heroic spirits may be, she is an ideal swordsman who will not disobey her master. But that ends today. She is hereby disobeying her master's order. No, she is not disobeying her master. She has considered how to make her master win, and the result of her decision is this.
He is too easygoing. He will just be killed by another master like this.
But her master this time will not be able to fix his personality. So it'll be her role to devote herself to being heartless. If the master is not going to fight, his sword will have to fight.
The wound has not healed yet. I cannot hope for a supply of magical energy from my master.
But still, there is no hindrance in battle. Confirming her own abilities, she returns her gaze to the moon. She has no more interest in the shed her master is sleeping in. As she has taken arms, the only thing in her will is to defeat her enemy. Damn, so she's gonna go by herself! The moon glows.
Dang! I really want to be a Mumu slave.
Oh, I guess. Just as a large cloud covers the sky, Saber jumps over the wall of the house. She runs through the darkness. The Silver Knight runs through the sleeping town. There's only one destination, the sacred mound on the outskirts of town, the Ryodu Temple located on top of it. Even Saber understands how hard it'll be to single-handedly kill the master at the temple. As Shiro says, it is obvious she will suffer great injury. In the worst case, she will be the one killed. But what kind of servant would she be if she couldn't do anything, something like this? The servant is supported by their superior abilities and the pride that they have built up. They have pride as heroes and confidence that they are the strongest, who have fought through many battles. She is a heroic spirit passed down and honored from the ancient times, so defeat will not be accepted no matter who the enemy is. No, even imagining defeat is unforgivable. Even though some childish parts remain, she is no exception. Because she is crowned with the name Saber, she cannot ignore her pride. Her pride will not allow her to just observe when faced with an enemy. Therefore, she will not falter, no matter what kind of trap is waiting. All she can do is challenge herself. If they say there is no chance of victory, she will create one with her own sword. The sword in her hand is a fine sword that has defeated many foes. As she has the invisible air, there is nothing for her to fear. She runs through the mountain pass and up the road to the temple. What awaits her after the mountain pass are great stone stairs.
This is certainly...
This is different from the Ryodu temple she remembers. The air is stagnant. The wind is dead. The ley line of the land is already contaminated. This place is a land of death. Once entered, one will not be able to exit alive. But there's no hesitation. Saber's speed does not drop one bit as she runs up the steps. She runs through the scene. The sound of her kicking the stone steps echoes in the air, and the mound starts to squirm noisily. They are long stairs. The temple gate is far away even for Saber, who is running like an arrow. To run such a long distance without being detected is impossible. There will certainly be a surprise attack. The gate should not be easily reached. But no matter what scheme awaits, the only thing to do is defeat it in advance. Nothing can stop her now. Even if Berserker appears, she will break through it. That is the product of her determination and confidence. Saber feels so complete that she can break through any obstacles. And at the top, when she's about to reach the temple gates, that obstacle appears. Is it who I think it is? It is! Let's go. Saber stops. Even she, determined to beat any enemy, is surprised by this enemy. A natural motion. The gallant figure on the man that appears is far too lacking in anonymity and unbelievably free of any openings. Oh, I don't know why it's messed up.
I came.
Stopping Saber, readies her invisible sword. The man with the moon at his back. The man with the moon at his back. Words off Saber's killing intent as if it were just a late breeze.
A samurai?
She must be surprised by an opponent she has heard of, but never seen before. Her second holy grail. Or, even for she who has seen many heroic experience, this is the first
Sorry.
servant like this is fine, I realized. Sweat forms on Saber's brow. Not because of fear, but because it's incomprehensible. It's not as if there hasn't been any strange servants like him before. There should be no servant more mysterious and suspicious than an archer from last time. In comparison to that, the servant in front of her has no fearful aspects, nor a fearful weapon. That is why it is strange. Nothing can be felt from the man. Why is he zoomed on his dick? There's no doubt that he is a servant, but there's no sense of any magical energy, nor a hero's noble phantasm.
Why did you say that? I was thinking of the Arnold meme. Now I'm just thinking about dick.
So beating
What's
him
new?
should be easy. It is true that this match would be over in one blow. But her instincts tell her this.
Never one blow.
Do not underestimate him. The servant has a way to seize a certain kill. Is it the dick? It's
No.
She can't approach. It could be said that the range of this man's weapon, the Japanese katana, is hard to judge. But above it, the size of his katana.
That's what he called it.
Saber's location is at a disadvantage. Above and below the stairs. There's about 5 meters between them. She would certainly receive that sword before she could run up and rush him.
Oh my god.
Social distancing.
But nothing can be from that sword.
Oh,
It should be easy to repel it. So she would not hesitate and rush in, but Saber instinctively just understands she cannot close without care. Wow, guys, wow.
I think this chat needs this right now. Go wait a second.
Pants grab.
Pat's crap.
Oh my god.
She adjusts her stance slightly and glares at the enemy in front of her. His identity is unknown, but she should at least determine the class of this samurai.
I ask of you, which servant are you?
Saber asks, not expecting an answer. With a smile.
Ooh. Servant assassin, Sasaki Kojiro.
Pants grab. The servant seems so as if saying,
he scared away Haku with the pants grab.
no.
It's my fault. I'm making him say it.
I think that's a Waluigi wah from you. Wah!
I am not. I do not Waluigi.
Haku, did you leave because of pants grab? Or...
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. It is only natural for Saber to be surprised. The servants should hide their identities. Where in the world would you find a servant that just comes out with it himself? Who does not care?
So you just came out. Oh, what are you?
When this came out of the plaza, I guess.
It is rude to ask like that. It's only natural to name oneself before a match, is it not? All the more so if the opponent is a fair one as you are. I would not expect for you to make a face like that.
Assassin, the man who calls himself Sasaki Kojiro, continues, as if enjoying Saber's confusion. Saber surely does not know that this servant is a swordsman who wielded a katana called Mono Hojizo, and was often rumored to have no match in this large world. No. What would change even if she knew? His birth is unknown and his existence is uncertain. His story was only told through word of mouth. There was only one who knew the existence of this swordsman, that being the worthy rival of the rare skilled swordsman, the one and his only enemy who defeated the man called Sasaki Kojiro. One cannot call this person a hero. The servant assassin Sasaki Kojiro is existence quite unlike Saber. What servant would know the skills of a swordsman who is usually not treated as a hero? Sussy.
Sussy Baka.
But
There are only two truths in front of her right now. That this man in front of her is an enemy, and that he has given his name.
You have me. It is the etiquette of a knight for me to introduce myself if I am giving your name.
Saber's voice in reply is heavy. For her, it is too risky to state her true name. She cannot reveal her true name no matter what torture she receives, and she has no intention of revealing it. But that is only for the sake of victory. She cannot disgrace the faith of the knight for such a thing.
You call yourself Kojiro. Servant assassin. I am.
Stop. I see the kind of I see you are the kind that must introduce yourself in return if given my name. No. It was I who was rude.
Clank. Assassin descends the stairs elegantly. Saber.
What the fuck?
Clank.
I do not intend to know my enemy like that. For us, these swords shall be enough to know our enemies.
These swords?
Swords? Am I wrong, Servant Saber?
Oh, we crafting swords?
Well, I was gonna say we're comparing swords now, dude.
Yo. Hey, yo.
Heyo. What?
It should not be that surprising. I do not know what it is you are holding, but the pressure on your body is that of a swordsman. That dazzling, beautiful aura of swordsmanship. Give me a second, I need to smack my face. That dazzling, beautiful aura of swordsmanship. Who else could you be but Saber?
Another step. Clank. Assassin descends the stairs and directs the point.
I'm actually an archer.
Bitch, you thought? Directs the point of his sword at Saber. Ayo?
I do not care about your true name. There will only be the fact that Servant Saber suffered defeat by my sword. There is nothing to discuss. From the beginning, servants are such beings, are they not?
The swordsman smiles happily.
Uwu.
I see. Certainly that is true.
Answering, she readies her sword close to her.
That is good.
Why is it always the dick?
Then let us duel, Saber. I must see your sword skills said to be the best among all servants.
Best?
The silver light jumps. Hardness and soft. The fight between two very different swordsmen begin underneath the moonlight.
Oh?
Oh my god.
Ready to do
I
good.
guess it is only fair to compare when you're soft and when you're hard.
You know, some people be growers, some people be showers.
Oh, I guess I woke up and
Exactly.
came. Okay. I wake up with a burning pain in my chest. I feel like
Guys,
I had
we
an
gotta
ominous
stop.
dream. My body is sweating even though it's winter and I'm breathing hard. What? My chest hurts. I feel. I'm trying to be serious. It feels like my heart is hot. No, it's more like forcefully having heat driven into my heart from outside. From outside? A small doubt. Before I think what it could be, my body starts to run. Saber? Goddamn children laughing at non-existing dick jokes. Saber, you here?
What do you mean it's clearly there?
I run into the room.
They kept zooming in.
It kept zooming in! I open the shoji and run into the room Saber should be sleeping in. She's not here. Don't tell me she... No, it has to be. If she's not here. She must have gone to Ryodu Temple by herself. Yet, why? You're not fully healed, so why? I'm so angry it gives me a headache. Why doesn't she obey me?
Whoa.
I didn't say I don't want to fight. I just... didn't want her to be hurt like that. Nothing will happen sitting here.
Sorry.
I didn't know what to
You're
say.
amazing.
I'm a top
You're
quality.
amazing
I'm a
at
top
this.
quality voice actor. What can I say?
Absolutely.
Don't worry.
I
It's
have
not
to
you,
hurry to
that's the
Ryodu
problem.
Temple. I can't let Saber fight alone. No. I don't know what good I'll be even if I go there. But there should be something I'm able to do. Okay, why would you like doubt yourself and say, okay, I'm gonna go now? Jeez, you're a girl, so be more docile. Damn.
Wow.
Sexism. I run.
I run.
I run outside without changing. Wait, what? Take out the bike near the entrance and start to pedal with all my might.
Boy.
Let's hope he sleeps with clothes on.
No, I was just thinking the opposite.
I go down the hill with no brakes. About 40 minutes to Ryodu Temple, even if I hurry. I don't know what Saber left, one Saber left, but I'll have to catch up to her. And every minute counts. Why didn't we tell Rin?
Would be smart.
I guess I'll just go collect your body.
The points
Add
of
it
the
to your
swords
pile.
cross. The swords are swung many This whole fight is gonna be laughing. Numerous blows.
Don't worry.
The sword and katana repel each other, scattering sparks. The session of more than a few dozen blows does not change the positions of the two. Assassin position above does not retreat even a step. And Saber, trying to ascend the stairs, is unable to draw nearer and usefully wastes time and spirit. Give me a hot Jiro. There you go. Saber rushes in.
I wasn't sure.
I was like waiting. I was like, do you want to flip a coin?
Assassin swings his long sword without any difficulty, defends completely against Saber's charge. No. It isn't as simple as defending. If Saber's sword is lightning, Assassin's sword is a hurricane. What the Even though it does not match Saber in speed or power, its elastic cracks parries Saber's every blow. And the counter increases speed and flows towards Saber's neck like a strong wind.
Oh.
Give me that neck.
When Saber steps in again after avoiding the attack, the sword she has avoided comes at her again in no time. In contrast to the straight path Saber's sword takes, Assassin's sword takes a curved path. Yo! Assassin's blade is graceful, but since it moves in an arc, it does not take the shortest road. So he shouldn't be able to make it in time against Saber's sword moving in a straight line. But there is something about Assassin that reduces that difference to 0. The charge stops. Her sword won't make it in time against his sword's counterattack. She steps back, knowing the only way she can avoid it is to retreat. Assassin's swordplay is fascinatingly beautiful, but at the same time, it's so fast that it's hard to follow. Is that contradiction because of Assassin's skill, or the unfavorable position of attacking someone on higher ground? Now I have the high ground. Without a definite answer, she avoids her sword. The sword pursuing her, and parries the point, trying to pierce her neck. When she notices she has retreated a few more steps. It's such a long sword. It should be easy to go inside on him when she has parried it away once, but she somehow cannot manage to do so. The enemy's excellent skill, and they definitely disadvantage his ground. Saber bites her lips, thinking she would not have this much trouble with that long sword on flat ground.
Stop, don't want it. Try to hold it in. Oh, was that me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is indeed hard to fight against. I did not imagine an invisible sword would be this troublesome.
Assassin does not move. For him, this is only a battle of defense. He has no need to chase the retreating Saber without reason, nor forsake his advantage of higher ground.
I believe that this is the first time you've seen a katana, is it not? My sword is heresy, and will slice the head of one average skill. I'm happy you have blocked this much, Saber. And on top of that, your drive is marvelous. You're able to do so much with that small body of yours. Your body must be indeed well trained.
Yo, what? Excuse me?
Okay.
As he has no need to keep attacking, Assassin observes Saber calmly. His sword wavers, losing strength. She cannot charge as if that is an opening. There are no stances for that man. He can only use that long sword if he can swing it from any position.
What? It cannot be this. It cannot be that this is the end. That invisible sword is not just a mere show, is it not?
Quit your impudent talk.
The sword and the katana crash.
Alright, I'm correct. I think that's me.
Yeah, you're good. The longsword stops in empty space. Assassin smiles and looks at his sword, blocking the invisible sword. Parries her sword, and... Saber defends herself from the blow to her neck. Even Saber knows that it is because of her invisible sword that she's able to block Assassin's unfamiliar techniques. The invisible sword confuses the opponent's senses in both offense and defense. That is why Assassin does not follow through too much, as he does not know how long Saber's sword is. It is dangerous for Assassin to close in on Saber. If Assassin ever goes to attack, Saber... that will be when... Saber tries to smash Assassin's head. That blow is perfectly dodged by Assassin, who merely retreats a bit.
Alright, I see it now. The blade is roughly 3 shaku. Long and 4 sun wide. Shape is, like your name, Saber. It is a typical Western sword.
Damn. He talks calmly, but does not even need to be said how good his judgment is. Saber's blows are too fast to perceive, even if the sword can be seen. But not only does he defend against the invisible sword, but he has figured out its shape.
I cannot believe it.
Oh no, that's
that was
you.
me.
Oh, that's you.
I cannot believe it. You have measured my sword without using any magic, nor exchanging blows with me.
Oh, are you surprised? But this is just a street performance. As I am an unorthodox sword user, I only improve on such techniques.
I see. It was your way of fighting, not to meet any of my blows, but parry them. I see the term unorthodox comes from how much of a coward you are.
No. Forgive my rudeness in not locking blades with you. I have this long sword. It will break if I fight off your sword. It must be your style to compete in power, but I cannot do so. I cannot lock blades with you and compete your strength with you. The katana is always such a sword. Western swords cut with their weight and power. But our blades cut with speed and technique. It is no wonder our fighting styles are mismatched, is it not? Was me or you?
I'd see you again.
You.
But, well, this is somewhat entertaining. Oh, now I can hear it. I had the volume on Discord really low.
Oh no.
Now is a good time, Saber. Stop hiding your true powers.
Assassin, are you saying I am going easy on you?
Are you saying that you're not? I do not know your intentions, but you're taking me lightly fighting with your sheath on. Are you telling me that I'm not worthy to fight seriously? It still seems as if you will not comply with my request. Fine. Then this is it. If you are unwilling to do so, I will show you my secret technique first.
Saying so, The swordsman with the longsword comes down next to Saber.
What?
To relinquish his advantage of being overhead is the same as losing for Assassin. Assassin is certainly a skilled swordsman, but that is only with the condition of these geographical features. If they are to fight on the same level, it is possible for Saber to repel Assassin's attack and slash his neck. But Assassin would know this as well. So, why?
Be ready, or you will die, Saber.
Saber's instincts react to that voice. He's telling the truth. Damn this music. It is not advantageous at all for Saber that Assassin has come down. The instincts that have got her through numerous battles warn her of her misunderstanding. She readies her sword at once. There's no time to hesitate. She only has to attack with her sword before Assassin swings his longsword. There's about 3 meters of distance between them. Hi Barry, how are you doing? With Saber trying to charge in, Assassin stands ready. That is a stance that the swordsman has not shown in his yet in this battle.
Secret technique.
Saber charges in. The longsword is useless now. As long as she's inside its range, its length will backfire. But
Tsubamegaishi.
Such logic does not exist with the swordsman. The lightning strikes. An evil strike that attacks with speed and overwhelming Saber. But it's not as if Saber cannot block such an attack. She moves her attacking sword into defense as she repels Assassin's full power attack.
Got it.
Even Assassin will have an opening if that attack is repelled. In the small instance where she tries to slice Assassin's stomach. Oh, nice! Happy to hear you're doing good. In that instant, Saber trusts her instincts and rolls down the stone steps. She rolls down as if fleeing. She doesn't even soften her landing. Saber spins her body frantically and rolls down the stairs without killing her speed. Saber stops rolling and stands back up. She stares at the swordsman standing calmly. Every fucking time. That fist too, it's like...
Oh! Oh, you dodged my secret technique. As expected of Saber, you are unlike the swallow.
I do not believe it. That cannot be.
No, it's nothing much. It is just something I thought of when considering how you hit swallows.
He raises his longsword a little, as if to trace the movement of the technique that inspired fear in Saber.
Can you see it, Saber? Swallows avoid the sword by feeling the wind. It does not matter how fast your sword is. You cannot swing a sword without shaking the air, correct? The swallows feel the shaking and change their direction of flight. So no one could kill the swallows with one blow, no matter what kind of blow it was. A sword is only a straight line after all. It is only natural for it to be unable to apprehend the swallow, which can move vertically and horizontally. Thus, you only have to surround its escape route. Use one blow to attack the swallow and use your second blow to catch the escaping swallow as it reads the wind. But they are fast. The second blow cannot come in time with this longsword if I wanted to get the swallows. I would have to do both attacks at about the same time. But such a thing is beyond human abilities. I accepted such a thing was impossible, but unfortunately, I had nothing else to do. They say determination is key to success, but when I noticed it was like this, a worthless idea to kill a swallow because of a secret technique that creates a prison with many slashes.
Hi, Smoggy. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. In her mind, Saber disagrees with Assassin's words. It's wrong. That technique is not as simple as that. About the same time? No. The two blows came at exactly the same time. Okay, don't worry, I appreciate the follow. Welcome to Heathen. Assassin's Sasaki Kojiro's longsword doubled its existence for just that instance. Or instant.
Multi-dimensional refraction phenomenon.
Have fun with that.
Kisker Seltrich, a servant that has reached the level of a noble phantasm with mere skill.
Okay, no worries, Smoggy.
I had plenty of fun with that.
You did. The fact is what should be admired. That one blow made it clear.
Did you have fun?
Yes. Sasaki Kojiro does not have a noble phantasm like heroic spirits have. He has only his demonic technique, made possible by his godlike skill. It is impossible, but this mere human is equal to heroic spirits armed with noble phantasms.
But the foothold was bad. The Tsubame Gaishi originally has 3 slashes. If this place were a bit wider, I could have added the horizontal slash as well.
I would assume so. It would not be effective without that. If everything is to happen at the same time, the second blow has to be slower. To compensate for that, there should be a third horizontal attack to prevent the opponent from dodging sideways.
You catch on quickly. That must be why you were able to avoid my secret technique. You are wonderful, Saber. Don't let that go to your head. I've cursed myself for being summoned in this world, but that will end tonight. If I'm able to battle someone I can fully use my secret attacks on, it was well worth being summoned.
Assassin readies his sword once again and comes down the stairs. He must be after Saber's neck. Saber is not confident if she will be able to avoid that secret technique again. Like Lancer's Gay Bulg, Assassin's Tsubame Gashi is something that cannot be allowed to begin. No. Unlike Gay Bulg, that allows you to find a countermeasure. Once you find out, it will go for the heart. There are no possible counters for Assassin's secret technique, even when you know about it. If there is a countermeasure, it is only not to let him use it. To beat it, she must attack him with her strongest blow before Assassin uses that technique.
I see. Certainly, you are not someone I can go easy on.
She lowers her arms. She lowers her sword as if to stick it in the ground. She glares at Assassin who is approaching her.
So you're finally ready to do so?
Assassin stops descending the steps and readies himself for a certain kill. Saber looks at him bravely.
I too have no complaints. Will you be able to take my attack, servant assassin?
Saber releases her own restraints. The air shakes. As if acting in response to her will, the sword erupts with a massive amount of wind. Assassin retreats a bit. The wind pressure released from Saber is extraordinary. Not only Assassin, but even the large firm trees of the forest are shaking and creaking. It is a flow of wind like an explosion. The trapped air is released and explodes outward. This raging wind that would easily blow away a normal person is coming out of Saber's sword. That is the power of her sword. Invisible air is a sword that has a wind sealed in it. The sword that covers itself in compressed wind changes the refraction of light to make it look invisible. So this phenomenon occurs once the wind is released. The released wind seeks escape and emits itself chaotically into the surroundings. In that instant, it is the commanding magic of the sword that allows her to freely manipulate the raging wind. With Saber possessing incredible amounts of magical energy, she should be able to hold this boundary field for a few minutes. As proof, her sword is still invisible, even though she has already released this much wind.
It's like a typhoon, but...
The power of the raging wind is not obeyed. The wind emitting from Saber's sword is about to engulf Assassin.
It cannot just be this. I will find out what is behind all this, Saber.
Assassin closes in against the blinding raging wind. Saber's arms move to attack Assassin, who is calmly advancing in the strong wind that allows no approach. The sword clad in the wind roars, and interlude out. What the hell is that? What greets me at Ryodu Temple is a typhoon-like sound of wind. That's Saber there, right? At the top of the steps in front of the temple gates is an armored figure like Saber confronting a figure in a kimono. The wind surrounds Saber and the trees are creaking as if being pushed by her. Ugh, damn. Is it even possible to get near her like this? I can't even open my eyes because of the strong wind. I manage to get to the steps, looking down, but the wind gets stronger. No, I can't get near Saber. I can see Saber fighting someone way up there, but I can't do anything. No. First of all, even if I do make it up there in all this wind, I'll only be a burden to her. My left hand aches again. The command spells on my hand is throbbing. I don't know what it means, but I can't help it because that image flashes in my head every time it throbs. Yeah, I'm getting desperate here. I reach out to the steps with my eyes closed. I lie down, trying not to be blown away by the wind, and start to move upwards. The wind just gets stronger. Something must be happening above, as even I, an amateur magus, can feel that an enormous amount of magical energy is about to be released. My command spell throbs. It is as if warning me about the wind, and about something that is going to happen above me. Wait, could this be Saber's magical energy? But then, why is she doing something like this with that wounded body of hers? No, should she even be doing this at all? Saber cannot replenish her magical energy, so she shouldn't be using her magical energy readily. She has to leave me in charge of fighting and stay as my backup, or her magical energy will run out and... I get up and run up the stairs. This is no time to be crawling. I don't know what Saber is planning to do, but I have to stop her. It must be luck that I avoided it. Something like a dagger flies right across in front of me as I try to run up to the temple gates. Who's there? I look towards the tree in the mountain off to the side of the stairs. There's no mistake about it. I didn't notice because of the strong wind, but someone else is hiding there. Don't play around like... Don't hide like a coward and come out! I raise my voice. That voice that should have been drowned out by the wind echoes through the area, surprising even me. The wind stopped? I look up at the temple gate. There is a man in a kimono holding a longsword and Saber's back.
Stop right there, Saber. Someone is trying to steal a glance at your technique.
The man in the kimono says with a faint smile. He's staring into the forest like I am.
If we continue this match, it will not be just us. I do not know if the shameless one hiding there is going to attack the winner, or if it is only here to watch. But either way, this is less interesting now.
The man says so with disinterest and starts to go up the stairs.
Stop. Are you not going to settle this match? Assassin!
I will settle this match if you come through this gate. I will not allow anyone to step through this gate.
Do you see a little pixel hair right on the bottom of the screen? What the fuck is that?
What is that?
I don't know.
It's his hair.
Don't mess with it. Don't touch
It's
it.
his dick. It's his dick.
Pants grab.
Pants grab.
Gross.
It's
on,
Chloe's bonsai.
It's my bonsai. It's my sapling.
Your sapling.
It's my sapling. But that is unfortunately my only role. I have no intention of stopping you if you are to retreat. Well, that idiot hiding in the trees is a different story. If it's someone I do not take a liking to, I will not let them through on my life, nor would I let them retreat alive.
It disappeared. The man called Assassin goes up the stairs.
It went up the stairs. You were manipulated, Saber. God damn, when I think this man stops talking, he keeps going. You were manipulated, Saber. Well, the same goes for me as I did not notice you the presence of this person. I could have shown you my full secret technique if we continued, but we were interrupted at a bad time. That must be fortuitous for you.
Saber is hanging her head in regret. The killing intent fades away. Not because of Assassin's word, but Saber herself must know it is disadvantages to fight now.
See, your pickup is here as well. That boy must be your master. Leave before the idiot sneaking a look at us changes its target to him.
An assassin disappears. He must have become a spirit. And it must be his demonstration that he will not attack us unless we advance. Saber does not say anything. She just has her back to me.
Sorry.
She just has her back to me as she quietly stands there. Hey, Saber! There's no answer even when I call out to her. I think it's strange, so I start to go up the stairs. What? The armor Saber had on suddenly disappears. The girl in her defenseless blue clothes sways without turning around. I stop Saber with my arms as she falls back down the stairs. Saber does not move at all. She's unconscious with her eyes closed in pain. Oof. You shouldn't have went out there. Ha 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 ha.
I think that was supposed to be Pansy because you ran.
I know. I know. I just didn't know how to do it without laughing.
He just went ha ha ha
ha. That's peak voice acting.
I'm finally home.
I love it.
I was gonna laugh if I did it, so I just decided to go ha ha ha. It has taken 2 hours to carry Saber back from Ryodu Temple. What about the bike? There were lots of problems, but we managed to get home safely.
He shields your bike.
Yeah, she does. I lay Saber down in the hallway. Saber was really light, so she only weighed about 40 kilograms, so I wouldn't normally have been this tired. But that's only if the weight isn't moving. I didn't know that it was such a hard task to carry a sleeping human. A girl, too. The fatigue is great. Not physically, but mentally. It's because my attention was disrupted by things, like her body's softness, and by having her breathing softly right by me.
Creep.
That is creepy. Jeez. Why did she suddenly have to lose consciousness? I look at the sleeping Saber. She must not be
Really quick.
completely Yeah, what's up?
Really
Sorry.
quick, you think I have time to go to the bathroom? You think I'm unconscious long enough?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll wait if not. Don't worry. Go.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then.
Alright.
This is just her being unconscious.
She must not be unconscious. Yeah, she's not gonna know what's happening exactly. She looks like she'll open up her eyes if I call her name, even though she's sleeping like a corpse. Damn. There's so many things I wanted to say when I left the house, but I can't say anything when she makes a sleeping face like that. Oh well. I'll bring it up when you wake up, Saber. I murmur. In the instant I reach out to carry Saber again.
I think
That's you, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. Well, I don't care. It doesn't concern me what your taste is or what you're doing.
For some reason, Tosaka's in the hallway even though it is past 2 in the morning. Tosaka!
Why are you looking at me? If you've seen a ghost. I don't have any complaints, so you can continue. I only got up to take a drink.
You're wrong. Completely wrong. Oh, they think we're doing the do. It's a long story, but I'm only trying to take Saber to her room. Do you understand?
Magic
Yes.
transference.
So it seems.
We probably skipped an H scene.
Yep.
Don't lie to me. It sounds like you don't understand.
I'm saying I do. Saber went to fight by herself, and you went and stopped her, right? And there was some sort of trouble, so Saber came back unconscious. How about that?
Yeah. Amazing. You're perfectly right. But how do you know?
Of course I can tell. There was a likelihood that Saber would go off to battle by herself, and the Master would be informed of that once the battle starts. That's why this development's within the scope of my deduction.
Alright, Blues.
That's fine, but... So Tosaka predicted that Saber would go out and fight by herself?
So what are you going to do? Aren't you going to take Saber to her room? If you let her sleep here, I'm sure even a servant will catch a cold.
So I was about to take her to her room. I was going to carry her, but... It's hard to do so when she's watching. Tosaka, I'm sorry, but can you carry Saber?
Me? Well, that's fine. Then can you prepare some tea? I'm curious to hear what happened.
Hime, you're carrying Chiru.
Tosaka picks up Saber.
Let's go.
I'm uneasy about her being so understanding, but as long as I've asked her to
Like
do
I'd
so,
spend my whole life for this.
I have to go prepare some tea.
Magic transference.
Tosaka takes Saber to my room. Why my room? What? I'm preparing tea in the kitchen.
You know why.
By tea, she must not mean Japanese tea. This place only has English tea bags, though. English tea and tea bags, though. Well, it can't be helped if we don't have it. I decide she can complain if she wants, and I make the tea with the tea bag.
You teabagging her water?
Tea bag in her water.
Damn.
Is that me again?
Yeah, it's you again.
Shiro, can I talk to you?
Oh, Tosaka's back. Yeah, hold on a moment. I'll be right there. I'll be there right away. I put the 2 teacups on a tray and head to the living room. There. Uh-oh, she's awake. Next to Tosaka is Saber, changed into her normal clothes. Saber? Why weren't you asleep?
He was, but it's not long-lasting sleep. And she woke up. It seems she tried to use a large amount of magical energy at once, and her body shut off. It's like an electrical breaker. The kind that forces the power to be turned off before it shorts out, you know?
Saber is quiet as Tosaka explains. You. Seeing her usual attitude, my complaints return. Saber, you... Do you know what you did? Oh, gotta wait for cheer. No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Pants
So
grab.
how's everyone tonight?
Pants grab. That's all I can think
Pants
about
grab.
I love how the meme of just assassins sitting on the stairs is true still in the visual novel. Because I think that's like the only time we see Assassin is when he's on the stairs. And that's like a whole joke in the community. Is that he's always on the stairs.
By the way, where did you buy this game?
You don't buy it.
I downloaded it online.
Oh?
It's
free
not
from
it's
Reddit.
not it's not available in English. You have to download like a translation mod to get it all working.
Oh, dang, okay.
Yeah. I can link you later if you're interested.
Oh.
Do you want to play by yourself there, Hime?
Oh, are you liking the story a lot better now that magic isn't being said every other word?
Oh my god, yes, I am. But no, I was curious because I looked it up. Like I was looking it up like on Steam and stuff. I'm like, huh, it's not here.
Yeah,
How's he playing this? You know, like he's not using a console, or is it that, or what's going on?
That's why it took me a long ass time to set up, because like this is like a modded version. Like normally the game would be split into 3 different games for each route, but I downloaded this thing that combines them all into one game and puts different translation in there that's better. It puts different music in there from the PS Vita port. Puts the cool ass anime openings as we saw at the start. It's like it's the ultimate edition is what they call this version.
Okay then.
Here's gonna download it for the H scenes.
Yeah, you can also patch in the H scenes.
What the fuck?
Oh, what?
Oh no!
Wait, this is...
She's gonna have Dish on a call while she plays and just like Dish read the lines.
Does Archer have H scenes? I'm curious. I think it might only be the protagonist.
You know, I'd be down.
What the?
What?
Oh, you didn't hear it from me.
Anti-horny spirit.
I think I can clip that actually.
You probably can.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So
Don't
I
worry
was
about
making
it.
the joke that Hime was gonna download this game so she could play the game with the H scenes, and then she's gonna be like bringing Dish into a call and be like, Dish, read the lines, read the lines. And then while we were talking, he said it subtly under his breath, I'm down.
Because this whole conversation started because I asked Classy like where he got the game, because I looked it up and I'm like, huh, like there is no Steam version, there's no like available like. I thought he was playing from a console or something, and then he explained to me it's actually computer like downloaded, and then like it's ported to like be English, to be all 3 games, to like the animation openings. So I was just, and then like different music. So I was like, oh, okay.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, yeah. And then
Let's go to Japan, forehead.
Go to Japan.
Japan, forehead.
Yeah.
This line is to you, by the way. I don't know how you woke up so quickly, Cheerio, but you did.
There you are.
I did a quick nap, dude.
Switch to breakers.
Yeah.
The switch.
There's no reason I would not know. I proceeded to Ryoru Temple and battled the servant assassin. We noticed the presence of a 3rd servant during our battle, so we suspended it.
No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm asking is why you fought.
That again? It is only natural for a servant to fight. How about you, Shido? Why are you, a master, telling me not to fight?
Well, that's... I unconsciously hesitate to reply.
Misogyny.
Well, battles are inevitable. Inevitable. I can't... What the fuck? Words! Inevitable. Okay, as long as I've decided to fight as a master. I know I'm contradicting myself by telling Saber not to fight, but still. I can't let something like that happen again.
Dude, take a shot every time the image comes up.
End of the game, still thinking about it.
Oh my god, we should do that next time.
Yes.
Oh!
Drinking
Oh.
game with this.
Every time they say magi, or every time they show that.
Oh my
No,
god.
we're not dying, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That's gonna be
You at least
crazy.
won't die now.
Bad, dude.
Guess I'll need some very strong lemons at that point.
We need to like if we're actually gonna do this, we need to think of like requirements.
We'll do it for episode 10 for the 10th episode celebration.
An episode
Now I'd
streak.
like. I'm sorry. Then I would like to ask you instead. It seems that you dislike battles, but do you really expect to survive the Holy Grail War like that? It seems that we will only be defeated by other masters if we follow your policy.
Of course not. I'll repel dangers that come at me. I don't intend to get killed helplessly. But aside from that, I don't want Saber fighting. No. I don't hate the fighting, I just... It must be much simpler than that. In short, girls can't get hurt. As a guy, I can't let that happen, so if I'm gonna let you fight, I'm gonna fight myself.
What? Are you saying you will not let me fight because I am a woman?
I like the Hime facepalm.
Are you insane? Servants are beings that protect their master. It is natural for us to get hurt, as we are being summoned only to fulfill that task. The sex of a servant is of no concern, and beyond that, you are treating me, a warrior, as a woman? Please take those words back, Shiro.
Saber comes at me with a glare, but I won't be pushed back by her pressure. What is she saying? That she is a knight before she is a woman? Saying such unreasonable things with that small body of hers that even I can carry. I would never take my words back. It may be true that you're strong, but you're still a girl. Don't get worked up over such insignificant things, you idiot.
Are you not the one getting worked up over insignificant things? Are you saying you do not want to be protected by a woman? My body is that of a heroic spirit. Forget about such trivial aspects.
It's not trivial at all. Jeez. It's not okay for me, even if it... Wait. It's not okay for me, even if it's okay for you. It was a mistake from the beginning to have someone fight in my place. I can't allow someone to get hurt. In place of saving me. I should be the one doing the saving. I've been working hard to become a person who can help others like my father, so... Damn. Listen, just don't fight, Saber. I'll be doing the fighting. You shouldn't have any complaints about that. Because I'm saying we'll fight as you wish.
What? You are absurd. Do you think a human can match a servant? You should already know you are no match for servants. Please recall what happened when you were attacked by Lancer.
Looking at the gift that Haku posted. Oh my god.
You would have certainly been killed if I have not appeared. It would be the same against any servant.
You won't know unless we try. I was just unprepared that time. Now we can prepare as much as possible. So I might at least be able to sneak an attack on them.
Ridiculous. A shield prepared by you would be no better than a paper.
Well, that's a horrible thing to say, Saber.
You are the one insulting the servants. You are conceited, thinking that you can defeat a heroic spirit as a mere human.
Saber and I glare at each other. It's no use. It looks this conversation is going nowhere with no compromise in sight.
違うわセイバー。シロはサーバントを侮っているわけじゃない。そのあたりを誤解しちゃうと話が進まないから口を挟ませてもらうけど。
Hummer.
I was muted.
You're fine.
You're wrong, Saber. Shiro isn't insulting the servants. I'm interrupting because the conversation won't go anywhere if you misunderstand that.
Rin? What do you mean by that?
Well, in short, he just doesn't want you to get hurt. I don't know why, but Shiro is full of devotion to others. Right? Saber is more important to you than you are, right?
That's not true. I didn't say Saber was important to me. Bah.
Wait.
That's a lie. You couldn't say you'd fight yourself unless you thought so. Because you already know you can't be a servant yourself, right? But saying you'll fight in spite of that means that Saber is more important than you.
Huh? Well, it's like that if she says so, but...
Don't fight me. I have a 20 in perception. Anyways, that's why you fight, even though it's absurd to do so. You try to win even when you realize you have no chance of winning. You don't care if you die in the process. Because of you, though I don't know why, other people are more important than yourself.
No. I didn't mean that at all.
That's why you should understand, Saber. He's an idiot who will protect you against that berserker. That's why he's saying seriously that he'll fight.
I don't know how much of Tosaka's explanation Saber understood. But Saber takes a deep breath and looks at me.
Shiro.
What, Saber?
I will approve of you fighting. But if that is the case, I have something else in mind as well.
So what?
Sword training. I will teach you as much swordsmanship as is possible in the time allowed. If you will accept that, I will accept your opinion as well.
What? Does that mean she'll train me in swordsmanship? No, you fucking idiot. Believe she allows because she allows me to fight from now on?
Hold on. That's emotional flab on your mind, Saber. Teaching Shiro swordsmanship? Cut it out. There's no way you can match a servant with something like that.
That is true. But it would be better than not knowing. It should at least reduce hesitation in battle. I can only gamble on Shido's determination after that. But that is how real battles are anyways. There is nothing one can obtain if they are not fit for it.
Well, you're right when you put it like that. Readiness to fight won't come unless you do so at least once.
Shit.
Yes. So once. No, not once, but as many times as times allow. I would like for Shido to experience death in battle and become familiar with fighting.
The two talk dangerously. Hold on, I didn't say I would...
Then I guess I'll teach him about magic. If Saber's going to train his body, I'll train his knowledge. Well, that was the initial promise anyway, so I guess I'll start proper training for him tomorrow.
Please, if you do that, I can concentrate on swords myself.
It's fine. Then since we're decided, let's break up for tonight. It looks like we're going to be busy tomorrow.
Osaka waves
Hiya.
goodbye and disappears into the outbuilding.
Hiya.
I will be resting as well. You should rest also, Shiro. I will have you train in the dojo tomorrow.
She gives a small bow and goes back to her room. In the living room are the untouched teas, and myself standing there dumbfounded.
They turn off the light.
So, I never said I would. The words I murmur are ignored. Well, the already confusing situation looks like it will get even stranger. Hello, true god. You like ice cream? Yo, I also like ice cream. I can't even guess what will happen tomorrow. I'll sleep. I have to save my energy at the least. Everything starts from my body. Well, you could say that I can only rely on the hope that if my body is well prepared, I can overcome any hardships. The fuck is this? Is that Karitsugu?
Is that your dad?
Maybe. Father, would you like to speak, I guess? So it might be you. Yeah, I think it's you, Haku, right?
It's me? Alright. Am I still... Oh, God. I want to double check. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, you're Kiritsugu.
Yeah, Kirisuga.
Yeah.
If I can, I prefer nobody to be sad. If I can make people around me happy, just by helping them myself, I think that would make the world a pleasant place to live in.
That was Karitsugu's favorite phrase. The man who was a superhero to me was saying that he thought he was a failure. He didn't even need to explain it to me. The world of young me was so different from the world of the adult Karitsugu that the passing grade to be a superhero was different. For me as a child, the house was my only world. So it was enough for me if I could keep protecting my father, Fujimi, myself, and the shed that I loved. I only tried to protect the ones I could see. But maybe Karitsugu wanted to do something about even the ones he couldn't see.
I was reckless when I was young. I educated myself by cursing the heartlessness of the world. The world was cruel, so I made myself even more heartless, and used that as a weapon, trying to follow through on my ideals.
There will always be some that cannot be saved. It is impossible to save everyone. If I have to lose 500 to earn 1,000, I will abandon 100 to save the lives of 900. That is the most efficient method. That is the ideal. Karitsugu once said that. Of course, I got mad. I really got mad. Because I knew that without being told. Because I myself was saved like that. I don't even need to be told something as obvious as that. But still, I believe that someone would be a superhero if they saved everyone, even though they think like that. It may be an idealistic thought or an impossible pipe dream, but a superhero is someone who tries to save everyone in spite of that.
You're right, Shiro. The result is the most important thing. But with that aside, your heart trying to do so is.
Oh yeah, Karitsugu said something about the heart. I can't remember it too well. After all, it's rare for me to remember something from such a long time ago. I must be in a deep sleep. That must be true, as it's rare for me to dream at all.
Shiro, please wake up.
No, it's not you.
Oh, wait. Yeah,
Save
you.
her. It's okay.
Shiro, please wake up. It's almost time for breakfast.
See? As proof, I am in the shameful situation of Saber having to wake me up. What? I raise myself from the futon. It's 6:30. Bright sunlight shines from outside.
I thought the lamp on her head was like another hairdo for her.
I can see it.
It is morning, Shiro. Are you not going to be preparing breakfast?
In front of me is Saber's discontented face. I slept in! I'll get up right away.
I do not think there is any need to apologize to me, but it is true that you do not have time to take it easy. It seems Sakura and Rin were arguing earlier.
Sakura and Tosaka arguing? What's that about? Hold on. Don't get me caught into incomprehensible situation right when I get up. Is that in Tosaka's room?
No. It is in the living room. I only passed by, so I do not know the details.
Alright, I'll hurry. Oh. I have something I need to do before that.
Huh? What is it, Shiro?
Good morning, Saber. Thanks for waking me up. The eyes. I greet her, then I really make my way to the hallway. But arguing with Sakura? What's Tosaka doing? Are we gonna get another fight scene? Tosaka! There. There's no sign of Sakura in the living room. And Tosaka is watching the weather forecast by herself.
Hime, you're muted. Hime?
Hime? Should go AFK for a second, maybe?
Probably went to go get yogurt.
Ooh. It's okay, we can wait.
I heard her. She went, ah! I can hear her frantically going into the room.
Oh no.
Frantically closing her gate.
Look, you guys went, like, there was a dream sequence, and I was like, I have time to go make some cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, cookies. I was wrong.
Making cookies?
But I had yogurt earlier.
Yeah.
Anyways. But yes, I was making cookies for me cheaters, you know. Okay, anyways, sorry.
You're fine.
Morning. You seem agitated. Calling my name first thing in the morning?
She turns around as if asking me what's going on. That's weird. It doesn't seem like she's been arguing with Sakura. Yeah, morning. Hey, Tosaka. I heard you were arguing with Sakura. Is that true?
Huh? I see. You must have heard it from Saber. Yes, you could say that looking at it objectively, but it wasn't really anything. I just told her not to come here for a while.
She said that so easily. Don't tell me she made Sakura stop coming here. That's ridiculous. Sakura refused before already. There's no way Sakura would agree even if you asked her again.
It might not be possible, but she went home once I offered her terms. I said I'd go back home if she doesn't come here for a week. That established a negotiation between us. She reluctantly went home. Oh yeah, she gave her best regards to you.
Best regards? You. She did something so selfish without telling me. No, I'm wrong. Tosaka was just doing something I should have done already. I see. I'm sorry that I made you do something so troubling this early in the morning. You must be feeling bad, Tosaka.
No, No, it wasn't hard nor unpleasant. Why do you say that?
Well, you were friends with Sakura, so you probably didn't want to tell Sakura head on to get out of here. That's why I'm apologizing. I should have been firm, but I caused you trouble again.
That's fine. I just drove out Sakura for my own safety. There's no reason for you to apologize to me.
Your safety?
Shinji is a master, right? Knowing him, he would be angry at you if he found out Sakura was at your house. So it's best not to have Sakura here until we settle things with Shinji.
Oh, I see. She's right now that she mentions it. I don't think Shinji was lying when he said he wouldn't tell Sakura anything. But having his sister here might give him the wrong idea. Right. It looks like we were holding Sakura hostage against Shinji.
Exactly. And that aside, it's true that this place is dangerous. We can't let her walk around at night, so it's best to have her stay calm for a while. It's for Sakura's sake, and our sake.
Yeah, you're right. I feel sorry for Sakura, but I'll apologize later, and have her forgive me. But I won't be able to tell her why, even when that time comes. Man. Oh,
was you? Oh, sorry.
I don't
No,
know.
it was you.
I think it was me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really getting to me. It's depressing that I've rejected Sakura, who comes to help me all the time like this.
I saw her picture change at the same time, so I was like, oh. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, you're so dispirited. What happened to the power that made you scream at me? Is Enya-kun so lonely without Sakura?
Tosaka makes an evil face. Crap. I knew she would make fun of me if I showed weakness. And now I've done it. Leave me alone. Anyways, Sakura was a symbol of peace at my house. She supplied something that was missing with just Fujini and me. But I sent her away for my own convenience. So, yes, it's depressing.
Oh, you do understand. You pass if you can say that. It seems you're getting more determined to win.
What are you trying to say, Tosaka?
Don't you get it? I'm saying that Sakura will return once the fight is over. You say you don't need the Holy Grail, but you can fight to keep the peace you have now. See? It's good to have a clear goal.
Osaka says so with a big smile. If she puts it like that, I can only agree. Jeez, how should I say this? Once again, I realize that this person is both infinitely ill-natured and really great. Let's see it again.
What? So Sakura-chan won't be coming here for a while?
Yeah, so why don't you go back home and give your parents a treat? Your father was complaining that his daughter didn't really care about him.
I can leave my dad alone. He won't die even if I'm not there. And I have to be firm if Sakura-chan isn't here. You're a boy, so if something happens, you'll get a disciplinary dismissal. Can you take responsibility in that case?
That won't... Unfortunately, the man's nature does not let me declare that it won't happen.
Yakun, what was that pause?
She glares. Tosaka's stare is painful. I don't think that's gonna happen. This isn't a normal stay. I know that.
I see. Good. Enya-kun is indeed trustworthy, Sensei.
Shiro's so calm that it makes me think I've gone too far with my taste.
Saber silently watches them while eating. This is only the second day, but I don't think I'll ever get used to this atmosphere.
Yeah, Shiro, it's about the archery club, but did you know about Mitsuri-san got injured?
Mitsuzuri? What? Did she get into a fight with someone again? Jeez. She's almost a third year, so she should calm down a little. So, how's the injury? Is it bad?
It's fine. It was a light sprain. It seems she was attacked by someone suspicious on her way home. She's fast, right? She ran away quickly, but injured herself when she fell over at the end.
I see. Thank God it was nothing serious, but attacking her of all people? He must be reckless or something. Either way, he was a stupid criminal, I thought.
She knocked him out instead of running away, right?
Fujini smiles. Indeed, she knows Mitsuzuri Ayako as well. Yeah, it's rare for her to run away. But, I see. Even Mitsuzuri is weak against muggers. I guess that's good. It's impossible to teach her femininity unless something like this happens. Approving, I eat the well-cooked rice.
Hey, Emiya-kun.
Then, Tosaka Rin pats my shoulder with a smile.
Should I tell you something interesting too?
What? Isn't much that's more interesting than what I just heard.
Yeah, I haven't mentioned it, but Ayako and I are good friends. Do you know we're friends who hang out together on weekends?
Hold on. Why are she and Ayako good friends? Huh?
Don't worry. I will tell her the exact words of this conversation. If I tell her you're happy, I bet she'll be so happy that she'll break about 10 roof tiles.
I would like to correct myself. I just used the wrong words. It's not something to tell other people about, so it would really help me out if you kept quiet about it.
Is that so? I can keep it a secret, but it might be hard unless there are some conditions on that. You see, it could just slip out, you know?
Hey now, it's not good to smile when you're saying something modest.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I'm having fun, so don't misunderstand.
Oh no, I understand. You really are having fun. I get it. I'll make the breakfast Western style from now on. I now feel like accepting your request that breakfast should be toast.
Good. I'll be happy if you remember to use strawberry jam and not just marmalade.
What do you think a Japanese morning is? You're a tyrant changing breakfast to suit your own selfish tastes.
You did.
You?
Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
No, that is incorrect. I too am happy for breakfast to be bread. It would be perfect if soft-boiled eggs are prepared as well.
And Saber adds her opinion. Oh!
Go work your cringe
No!
9 to 5.
Thank you for the raid. We're actually close to wrapping
I'll
up,
be
but I
gaming.
appreciate the raid so much. Ah! How was your stream? Let me give you a... Oh, Let me give you a shout out
I
here.
got really distracted about the cookies he had mentioned. I was thinking about them.
Oh, cookies sound so good right now. Retro, thank you for shutting up, boo. Playing Witcher 3, how was that? Hello, Raiders. My name is Classy VT. I'm your local fallen angel.
Hey, Raiders.
And I'm with my friends here, and we're voicing over.
Friends,
Fate.
making a lot of assumptions, huh?
Wow. Okay, I see.
Raiders.
Wow.
I used the wrong command. Can't type
Easy.
right now.
You should watch this VOD. We mentioned about how we fight with our swords.
Yes, we talked about those ones. You followed a dead baby around? What the fuck? I've never played Witcher, but is that what The Witcher is? Fine, alright.
Witcher long.
It is long. I'll make Western style breakfast, okay? You guys are on a roll just because Sakura makes Western style food. I'll start making Western style breakfast starting tomorrow. So you guys will have no complaints, right? And that conversation's a secret. Don't tell Mitsuzuri about it. I look away from the two with a and start eating. And then...
Why are you doing something so pointless?
Fujini, who has watched our conversation with wonder, murmurs. What do you mean pointless, Fujini?
I'll tell Mitsuzuri-san even if Tosaka-san doesn't. I can't keep quiet about something like that.
Fujini eats after nodding that it's a problem. No. I have to come up with some countermeasure real soon or I'll really lose my position. And I think that's a cool place to end it. Let me save the game real quick.
Cloyd and I compared swords.
Yeah, you guys compared sword sizes.
Yeah, I figured out your sword size, even though, you know, you couldn't see it very well. Don't worry, I got you.
That was quite the
camera was all up in the joke.
Pants grab.
Pants grab.
Why do you hate it so much, Haku? Why do you hate it so much? Why do you hate the pants?
So stupid.
It's so funny. I love it.
It's so
Haku,
stupid.
you
It's
want
funny.
Pants to be grabbed, don't you?
It's so pants.
What? Oh my god.
Haku's just gonna come armed with anti-horny spray every time.
Every time.
Don't worry, I got you. I got like an endless supply of this.
No, you don't.
It's Tiny
Look at
have
this,
it
like-
as available, but he doesn't shoot.
I don't think Twitch
No.
would allow that.
I'm crying.
To cry. Okay,
There needs
let's
to be an anti-horny emote now.
anti-horny emote.
They're like-
Anti-horny
this is-
spray
this is-
emotes.
Okay, Retro
this is
wants
what I
everyone
got.
to say pants grab. Make me guess anything. Everyone say pants grab.
Pants grab.
Pants grab.
Hands grab!
Pog.
Come on, Haku, say it with gusto.
I was drinking water.
That's an excuse.
Well, we're gonna rate Josie.
Say it. Say it. Say it. Hurry before we read Josie.
Say it. If you want.
With gusto.
I redeem one of the ara-aras you owe me as pants grab.
Pants grab.
You sound so depressed about it.
He's mad about it.
And that's
You know
how
what? No, fuck
Haku
that.
left the
Eleven.
collab.
Yeah.
Came back only to leave again.
Quit. I mean, I was hovering over the leave group. button.
Were you?
Yes.
I've been added right
I
away
was staring
again.
at it intently.
Someone kick him before he can leave.
You're gonna make Haku, not Haku. I'm stupid. Your
Alright.
classies work again.
No, wait, hold up. I don't want him to do more work.
It's fine.
He's already done so much work to get this done.
Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thank y'all for coming. Bye bye. Give Josie some love.
Thanks for coming.
Wait.
My mom.
Great, now that they're gone.
Now that chat's gone and I'm still streaming currently, so this will be in the VOD.